Happy Monday afternoon to you. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you are here. I'm going to do a quick update with Bitcoin and Litecoin. We're going to start with Bitcoin because she's mama and she drives everybody else. So we're going to take a look at her first and spend a little time there, see where she might be headed, and then we're going to take a peek at Litecoin after that. All right. Well, glad you're here. Don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor. I am a technical analyst as well as a trader. I trade Litecoin and I trade on the Forex. So there you go. Let's jump into the charts. We're looking right here at the macro count. Here's on the 8 hour on Bitcoin. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This subdivision of this wave is rather difficult, but it looks like it's pretty decent. Subdivision, so it looks like we're putting the fifth wave has been put in. The question is it done? I really don't know how to count that. I've almost given up trying to count that. So what I'm doing is just kind of analyzing each wave as it comes and trading it as it comes to me. So yeah, is five done? I don't know. Do we have another push up? I don't think so. I think five's finished. I think we're heading down. And I'll tell you where I think we're heading down in a little bit. Okay, you can just show you can. Excuse me, 1 second. Excuse me. I've been working outside today, and my allergies are getting to me. And okay, so let's look at this. I've drawn a couple trend lines for you that are critical. So we've got this trend line here from this point to this point. It's not the greatest trend line in the world, but I've drawn it nonetheless, just because it might be significant as price comes down. You can see I've also drawn this one as well. We had 1, 2, 3 touches there, and so that's a pretty significant trend line as well. If I drew a counter trend line, I'm going to get rid of my Elliott wave here just for a second. Let's see if I can. There, yeah, there we go. Get rid of this guy as well. Got a bunch of old trend lines here. Just clear that up just a little bit. There we go. If we draw across the peaks right here, you can see that this has a significant kind of a how do I say it? In fact, that trend line looks like it carries all the way over from number one. So let's put that there. Um, All right, my kids are in and out and disturbing. All right, but I'm not going to remake the video. I don't have time. Okay, so yeah, this trend line here is fairly significant here from the 1 to the 3 as we found support there. But again, just kind of looking at overall trending and seeing okay what's going on. Now the question is, do we find support here or do we go down? I tend to think we're heading on down a little bit more. Let me show you why I think that. Let's get inside here on the 1 hour chart and let's measure this current move here. Okay, let's just kind of take a measurement of it and see what's going on. Now this is an A, B, and a C. That's kind of clear. Okay, so we've got an A wave plus then B, and then we've got 5 waves for a C. If we measure just that wave, it becomes very clear. It comes down to the 1276, which is a corrective level. Which is right down there. So we're looking good there. So that's an ABC. We know that for a fact. All right. That means this wave right here is now here's why I knew we were going down, and I've been calling for us to go down for the past several videos. Okay. This doesn't look right. This wave structure does not look correct. Okay, this 1 2 extends us to the 1276. Okay, this looks like 5 waves, but don't let it fool you. It did not make it to the 1618, so it's not a regular motive wave. So this is what I'm going to call an X wave. So what I believe is happening in this count here is a double correction. We've got a W, we've got an X. Now we're making the Y. Okay, now where's the Y coming down? Well, this is a separate ABC. So some of you have asked me, what is a WXY? Well, let me show you what a WXY is. There it is. That's what a WXY is. No, it looks like an ABC, but what it is a double correction. What that means is you've basically got a double. You could have multiple different ways it can play out, but basically you can have an ABC. Let me show the wave here. Change color. then your X wave could be ABC. It could be 5 waves. It can take many different shapes. It generally comes back to the 50% to the 50 to 618 in that ballpark, and then you're going to have a WX. Excuse me, not a WXY, but you're going to have another ABC here as well. Let me see if I can get that. There we go. A, B, C, like that. So that's kind of what a WXY can look like. There's many different ways that can form, but basically it's a double correction. It's two ABCs or something like that. Okay, all right. There's so many different ways we can draw that and show that, but that's basically what we're looking at. So basically here we've got an A, we've got a B, and then we're making the C in my opinion. Okay, so this is what that would look like. So it actually looks more like 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This might just be a very large ABC. It's hard to tell sometimes, but let's throw the fibs on the W to the X there. Right down here, this is where I'm looking for us to come. This trend line down here, somewhere around $8,800, is where I'm looking for Bitcoin to kind of come on down. Okay, just to look at this 1-2 wave that looks like it's been made here. This is a 1-2. Uh, it came down. Oh, let me get rid of this other set of fibs here because I can't even see my numbers. There we go. It came past the 618. I'm guessing it's going to continue on down from here to the 2618. That's my guess. So we're going to 1, 2, and then this 3 might come down to here. It might go up for 4 here, but it looks like it's going to come down here to finish the 3. Then we're going to go up for 4 and then come down for 5. So it's going to be a little bit of a trip to get down here. Yeah, but anyway, it's looking good for this price to come on down over the next several days. It looks like somewhere around the July 4th will be third, fourth in that ballpark. Will be coming down. So watch for some manipulation around American holidays there, and we'll see what happens. So that's what I'm looking at. That's my major count. This is what I'm thinking is going on. So what is this little rebound that we got? That's all it is. It's just a rebound. It's much like this one. It's much like this one. It's going to be another one like that. So I think it's just a small rebound. I think it's going to continue on down from here. It'll probably look something like this. Yeah, I don't know if that's ABC, but it looks more like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me go ahead and get that on there. One. There we go. 1, 2, 3 down here. 4, 5. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. That's probably what we're looking for. Okay, so I'm still targeting $8,800 as our one-to-one extension of this wave here. WXYs all generally extend to the one-to-one. So if that's the case, this is. But if it comes down to the 1276, 7800 is another possibility as well. Now structure is telling us that right here. Structure is telling us that you know right bottom of this right here is good structure. It kind of provides some confluence and correlation here with Bitcoin's trajectory. So there's our yellow line of death. Let's see. Let's see if Bitcoin can come on down to that. That'll be a nice discount for everybody. So right now I'm out. I'm sitting on the sidelines waiting for Bitcoin to finish up. I do not believe she's finished. I believe we're coming on down here. Okay. Let's take a peek at Litecoin. See what's going on. Okay. All right. Let's jump into the 8-hour chart. This is pretty tricky. Uh, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 wave. Looks like 5 waves is complete. Looks like we need to come down for an ABC. Looks like we've done that. We've got one ABC. This could have been in fact, I've been calling in the last several videos what have I been calling it? An expanded flat there. Let's look at that on the 3-hour there, and it looks like we're making a WXY as well for Litecoin potentially. So we already have an expanded flat right here. That's at least my take on what this is. This would be A, B, C, and expanded flat is where the B comes up above where the A originated. Then we had this wave right here was an X wave. And what are we experiencing right now? Well, it's just a bounce. I think we're going to continue